Is it the case that there were several $1 million of leftover money that wasn't used in the general fund as it was expected?
There was some money that went into the cash reserves, which you saw, which puts our percentage at where we're at now. I believe we're at 22.5 now.
So
I
saw the revised budget reserve numbers, and they're up $1 million from the ones I saw before the December meeting. Like it's at 12 million now. It was about 11 before that.
Yep.
So there's an extra $1 million that was pushed into that reserve. Why on earth is this $600,000 such a big deal to fund from that extra money?
Okay, so you heard me at the end of the meeting talking about starting to run some of that general fund reserves down and start making upgrades to the jail. If you start pulling funds from that to fund operations, remember operations are concurrent. It's not a one-time deal. You lessen your ability to make the upgrades and stay in the safe zone that you need to be. Not to mention, there's multiple other uses for those funds, right? We got to make the townships whole if people's houses are foreclosed on and they don't pay their tax bill. The county's responsible for making all the townships in Jackson County whole.
But you've set yourself a target of 18 to 24% in order for that to be the case.
We haven't set that. That's the state recommended amount, and 18 to 24%. Correct.
So taking 600,000 at 22.5% does not put you outside of that range.
Darius, quite frankly, it could be done, and we did it the last 2 years. But you cannot continue to do that and be fiscally healthy. So we had to make a long-term solution, an operational solution. We can't just keep pulling from the general fund, or we're going to put ourselves in a very bad position as a county within 2 to 3 years if we continue to do it.
Do you anticipate that there would be a need for a similar, we'll take your colleague Bill Pileski's description of it, limit on the growth of the sheriff's budget next year?
Ask me that again.
Well, he was saying that you're not cutting the sheriff's budget, you're just not increasing it to the level that you'd planned if you'd had the million.
Yeah, correct. You know, it's funny you're talking about cuts, but we actually increased his budget.
You cut the draft budget that you had before.
You got it, yes. But the actual expenditures from 24 to what we're budgeting for 25 are higher.
It's just arguably not going to keep pace with increases in costs.
You got it. The wage increases, which are going to go up even higher because outside of all this, we have arbitration that's likely going to happen soon in the union negotiation for their contracts. So the county's in a real challenging position from a fiscal standpoint.
Is there any solution in sight?
The solution is what I said, what I'm looking at, and it's going to be multi-tiered. So I'm reaching out to our state representatives to see if they can help, reaching out to Congressman Wahlberg to see where he can help. I don't think there's going to be a silver bullet. And then also maybe using some of those general fund reserves, like I said, each year to do a small project out at Chanter Road facility to eventually get to where we need to be.